Greenwood Bulldog family. This is Stewart Leonard on your mic tonight. Live from HB Stewart Arena, Greenwood, Arkansas. It's homecoming night for the basketball homecoming of 2025. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs are going to be taking on the Siloam Springs Lady Panthers. The dogs and the cats are going to go at it. Siloam Spring girls come in with an overall record of 7-13 with a conference record of 0-4. They've taken a beating. Farmington whipped up on them, beat them by 47. Mountain Home beat them by 25. They played Russellville close, only lost by 4. And then last Tuesday played Harrison, was taken down by 26. That puts the Siloam Spring Lady Panthers in last place currently in the 5A West. Greenwood girls, they're still solidly sitting in the 4th spot. Going to have to win some games. Going to have to knock off a few folks probably to move up as they're still behind Farmington, Mountain Home. Tonight should be a good game. Should be a game where we can see the Lady Bulldogs come out ahead if they can set the pace early against this Siloam Lady Panther team. Based on the history of the Lady Panthers, should play well into us. We'll see them full court press, looking to trap again as always, as that's what Greenwood is known for, especially the girls on their full court press capability to put the opponents in a bad spot. So we will probably take a break, step away here just momentarily as the arena will take the time for a moment of silence, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the National Anthem.
Followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the National Anthem. Please join us now for a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, our national anthem. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Siloam Springs.
Well, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, I should have gone to the homecoming game, you still got time. Girls are going to play first, and then the homecoming court will be presented at the halftime of the boys' game. So plenty of time to make it down here at the HB Stewart Arena. Crowd's starting to fill in. Got the Greenwood High School pep band up in the stands tonight, so some live entertainment. Siloam Springs Lady Panthers starting 5. Number 2 is Kinley Moore. She's a junior. Number 10, Kinsey Johnson. She's a junior. Number 13, Erica Ellis, a sophomore. Number 31, Jaden O'Brien, a junior, and 34, Cadence Prendergast. She's a senior. And you can listen to me stumble over Prendergast all night long as I try to call that name. They got the height film up on the big screen here in the arena for everybody to see. Greenwood's standard starting five that we've seen pretty much all year. Tuesday night we didn't see Pate Jones, and I'm still not 100%. I think I've seen her down there doing warm-ups, so we'll see if she's made it back into the lineup.
And now, Bulldog fans.
But our normal lineup, number 1, Ashlyn Rose, she's a junior. Number 10, Piper Pitts, a senior. Number 21, Izzy Smith. Looks like we got Journey Clements going to start tonight, so Miss Jones may still be out. And Keely Dolan's going to get a start. Piper Pitts is going to come in.
Number 21, Izzy Smith.
And then Izzy Smith.
Number 31.
Final starter, number 31, Kyla Piercy. She's a junior. So we'll get ready for the tip-off here. Coming into tonight's game, overall shooting percentages for the girls. Piper Pitts shooting 47%. Izzy Smith, 51%. Kyla Piercy shooting 48%. Ashlyn Rose, 40%. Journey Clements, she's out there as a starter tonight, shooting 45%. And Keely Dolan, she's getting a chance to start, shooting about 30%. And we're going to re-jump that ball, looks like, as both of them took a swipe and didn't come down with it. Tip goes to the Lady Panthers, and here we are. We're started off. Ball in the hand of the Panthers on the far left-hand side. Kicks it back over to the right to Moore. Moore dribbles and looks to pass it off to Johnson. Johnson drives down the lane, gets a shot up, can't go. Rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien tried to get it up, could not quite do it. She was under duress. A couple of missed shots there. We get started here in the first period. Ball down the corner to O'Brien. She tried to toss it in, knocked away by Dolan. Drive on the left-hand side of the lane. Dolan gets her hand on it and knocks it off of the Lady Panthers for the first turnover of the night. Here comes Smith. Smith looking for the opening, tries to drive down the right side, kicks it into Kylie. Kylie gets in the lane. She tried a little underhanded layup. The ball got bumped. No call there. Ball goes out of bounds off the Panthers. Inbounded by Dolan into Smith. Quick pass over across to Kylie. Kylie Piercy drives in the lane. That ball's knocked down as she tried to go up. O'Brien got her hand on it. Quick pass down on the baseline by the Panthers. And back into Prendergast. And she picks up first 2 points of the game down off the block. Ball up outside the three-point line for Clements. Clements bounces it off the backside of the iron. No good. Back out to the top for Greenwood. Shot up off the front of the iron by Pitts. Here comes the Panthers. No chance to set up a full court press. Back down the side to Prendergast. Prendergast just can't quite get the shot she wanted as Dolan was up in her face, putting some pressure on her, and that ball's going to go out on the baseline.
Panthers, number 12, Bianca Quinones.
Number 12 just checked in. Quinones for the Panthers. Greenwood with the ball on their end. Three-point shot put up by Piercy. Greenwood still having some trouble finding their first basket. Ball in the far corner to Ellis. Ellis gets down to Prendergast. Prendergast loses control, and she's going to bump Dolan out on the baseline. So that'll be a foul.
That's her first.
On Prendergast. Her first foul of the night. Greenwood coming full court. Ball in the hand of Smith. Izzy looking for a pass. Piercy broke into the lane, caught it free throw line extended, down the side of the lane, up and in for two is her signature underhanded layup. And here comes Greenwood with the full court press, looking to make some trouble for the Panthers. Ball in the hands of Johnson. She's trying to cross-court pass over to Moore. Moore gets it across the timeline. Quinones looks like she's in trouble. She decides to dribble. Little lob pass down the baseline to Prendergast. Kicks it back over, makes its way into the left-hand corner for three by Ellis.
Number 13, Erica Ellis.
Ellis had a nice shot from the corner. Here comes Greenwood quickly. Smith with the ball over to Dolan. Dolan kicks it back up to Pitts. Pitts for three, just bounces around, won't go. Rebound by Piercy. And she's fouled there on the floor.
The foul's on number.
And we're not sure who that foul was on. We'll see if they call it later. Piercy drives into the lane, and she's fouled.
Foul's on number 10, Kinsey Johnson.
Fouled by Johnson, her first foul of the night. Greenwood down by three here early in the game. That was a foul called on the floor. Looks like O'Brien's going to check back in for the Lady Panthers.
Siloam Springs, number 31.
And Prendergast is going to come out and have a chat there on the bench with the coach. Here comes Greenwood, inbound from the baseline. Piercy with the ball. She tried to cross court, got knocked down, recovered by Johnson. Johnson makes a wild pass in the left-hand corner, and Ellis just could not quite get her hand up there on it. Here comes Greenwood from the baseline under their own goal into the front court. Smith with the ball up to Piercy. Piercy looking to drive, middle of the lane, back to the block, kicks it back out to Dolan. Dolan at the corner of the lane, up and no good. Cross-court pass down to Ellis. She picks up Quinones as she went down the lane. Stolen away by Piercy. Piercy right-handed down the side of the lane, up and good.
Piercy and one.
She got a nice steal there. 2 points and one. She'll be at the line to shoot her and one now. She has a chance to tie the game. It's up and good for Piercy. Inbound by the Panthers. Long pass up toward the half court. They trap her over on the side. Quick pass across the top, back to the left hand. Long pass back to the top of the key. Ball's in the hand of Johnson for three. Rolls around, no good. Rebound fought for and going to be knocked out of bounds by Greenwood. Nope, they said it was off the Panthers. And there's a foul picked up there.
The foul's on number 12, Bianca Quinones.
Quinones picks up her first foul.
Team fifth.
And that's the fifth foul. Fifth foul of the game of the first period. And so we're going to be at the free throw line on every foul now with 4 minutes, 28 seconds left in the game. First shot up, just off the mark for Piper Pitts. Pitts needs a basket here. She's shot a few threes and missed, and there's a good one to get her back in rhythm. Her first points of the game, 6-5, Greenwood, 4:28 left. Inbound the Panthers. Over to Ellis. Ellis looking for a cutter. They're trying to break the press with passes, which is smart on their part. Down on the left corner to O'Brien. Stolen away by Piercy. That's her second steal of the night. Piercy, a little 9-foot jumper, and she's up and good for two on the right-hand side of the lane. And we're going to have a timeout. And that's going to be a timeout, Siloam Springs, and it's just a little 30-second timeout. So we'll stay here with a 8-5 score. Greenwood ahead by 3, 4 minutes, 11 seconds in the game. Again, it's like I was telling you, this is homecoming. Homecoming 2025 for the basketball season. The girls will be coming out for their introductions during the halftime of the boys' game. So if you forgot and you thought, well, I'll just watch this at home, you've got a chance. Get those shoes on, get down here and cheer on the ladies that have been honored to be on the homecoming court. Panthers to inbound on the baseline. They got to go full court. Greenwood setting up for their signature full court press. Ball's in the hands of Johnson. She kicked it over to Perez, number 5. And that's what we look for. We cause them to struggle, and we get a traveling violation. Ball in the hands of Smith. Smith over to Clements. Clements sees Piercy cutting, couldn't get it to her. Over to Dolan, top of the key. Way outside, three-point shot for Smith. Bounces off the front of the iron, knocked out by the Panthers. Going to be Greenwood ball on the baseline as they get set up in their inbounds play. I don't think I've seen Izzy Smith shoot that far. That was a NBA distance. She was a good 6 foot back behind the stripe. Piercy up for 2, but she's on the corner, right-hand side of the lane. Ball in the hand of Johnson. Johnson's going to dribble, take a chance. Quick pass up to the middle out Quiones. She gets it back over to Perez. Over in the left-hand corner to number 2, Moore. Moore misses that three-pointer. Rebound gotten by the Panthers. Back up top to Moore. Over to Johnson. Quick passes is what their offense looks like as they're going to try to find the cutters. Up top, Greenwood's kind of recognized that they're going to start trying to break and beat those, get a jump. Three-point shot there by Perez, no good. The ball's going to get turned over.
Into the game for Siloam Springs, number 23, Emily Sears.
Sears checks in for the Panthers. Here comes Smith. That's stolen away by the Panthers. And here comes Johnson. Quick dribble down toward the middle of the lane. She kicks it out. Ball knocked away by Piercy. Here comes Piercy. Her second steal. Shot from inside the lane. Up good for 2. Piercy with 11 of the 12 of Greenwood's points tonight. She's on fire. Long pass just out of the reach of Pitts. The ball rolls around, no good. But it's off on Greenwood. 12-5, 2 minutes, 28 seconds left. Inbounds under the on the baseline by the Lady Panthers. Panthers make their break for their inbounds play. Long pass over to Perez. Up top to Sears, and Sears knocks down a 3 from the right side. Ball in the hands of Smith. Smith drives hard right-hand side of the lane, and she's checked with a block by number 10. That's Johnson for the Panthers, and that's her second foul, and that's going to bring somebody up off the bench. Looks like number 3, Labatard. Smith gets her first bucket.
Number 3, Jasmine Labatard.
And Labatad is in the game now for the Panthers. Second shot up and good for Smith. A foul call there. 31, so that's going to be the first one.
Fouls number 31,
Piercy. First foul for Piercy. First foul for Greenwood in the whole night. Panthers down in the left-hand corner. Sees a cutter, 23, Sears. Just couldn't handle that bounce pass.
Possession, Greenwood.
And the possession arrow is going to go to Greenwood. Turnover, Panthers. Inbound by Pitts to Smith. Here comes Smith moving fast. He's looking to drive. Over the left hand into Clements, left-hand side. Good for 3. Journey Clements, first three-pointer of the night. It's good. It's going to be a steal there by Piercy. No, she just misses it. And that gives Perez a chance to break. Stolen away by Greenwood. Ball in the hand of Smith. Easy, nice, comfortable layup on the right-hand side. And we've got another timeout. Another timeout for the Panthers, and they want to talk about it. It's starting to get out of hand here in the first period already, and we'll find out what kind of timeout we've got. And it's going to be a full timeout. I need a drink of water. We're going to take a chance here. Step away. This is Bulldog basketball.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
Here comes the Panthers on the baseline. They're advancing the ball up against the full court press. Good pass down in the lane to Ellis for the Panthers. A long cross-court pass over to Johnson. Johnson down in the block to Predegrass, and there's going to be a foul called on Dolan. First foul for Dolan. Siloam Springs coach Tillery is looking for some offenses. He's gotten 9 players he's put to the game so far, and we're still in the first period. Just over a minute left. Stolen by Piercy. That's her 4th steal of the night. And here comes Piercy with the ball into the lane, left-hand side, underhanded layup. Couldn't quite get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by the Panthers. Long pass in the corner to Moore. Moore for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. And ball's out of bounds off of the Panthers. 19-8. 54 seconds left. Here comes Smith. Smith over to Journey Clements. Back to Smith. She fakes a 3-point shot. Drives left-hand side. Left hand. Panthers got their hand on it. Ball's out of bounds off the Panthers. Dolan to inbound. Greenwood girls get set up as they go set up on a flat inbounds play along the block. Here's Piercy. She's in the lane. Kicks it over to Dolan from the left side. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Ball knocked out, and it's in the hands now of Perez. Here come the Lady Panthers into Johnson. She's going to dribble. Makes a little pass up to Ellis. Ellis drives down the left-hand side of the lane. Kicks it back up to Predegrass for her second basket of the game. She's got 4 points. Into Smith. Back to Smith and Journey Clements. Down low on the block. That was a nice job by Dolan as she snuck in behind the defense and got down on the block. Nice little 2-foot jump shot off the glass and good. Here comes the Panthers. Up to the middle. Passed into a big crowd. Knocked out of bounds. And it's going to go to possession of Greenwood as Greenwood calls that turnover. Just 3 people around the ball and everybody got uncomfortable. And that's the end of the first period. Delay there, 21-10 as we come out of the first period and head into the second one. We will take a quick break here. This is Bulldog basketball.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
Welcome back to Greenwood, Arkansas, HB Stewart Arena. Bulldog fans, we've got homecoming night.
It'll be Siloam Springs basketball.
First period score 21-10. Kyla Piercy putting on a little bit of a clinic as she alone has scored 11 points, outscoring the entire bench of the Lady Panthers. Here comes the Panthers. right back across the lane. They try to pass through, stolen away by Piercy, but they say she stuck her foot there on the baseline. Panthers have an obvious offense to try to break Greenwood's full court pressure, and that's to not dribble the ball and look for cutters. Inbound, just out of the reach of Prendergast, and that's a turnover. Unforced error on the Lady Panthers. Here comes Smith. Smith's at the top of the key, drives right-hand side down to the block. They cut her off. Piercy follows. She's now in the lane. Dribbles and up and in good. Her underhanded layup was good. And Piercy steals again. That's her fifth, and she's good for two on the layup and one. Like I said, Piercy is putting on a fantastic clinic of how to be in the way when there's a pass made. Anticipation is off the charts tonight. That first shot is up and good. That's her second free throw made tonight. Second and one. Here comes the Panthers. Johnson way across the court over to Perez, up to Prendergast. Prendergast passes it in the middle in a double team as Greenwood surrounded the ball on both sides as O'Brien tried to receive that pass, and it got knocked down. Here comes Smith. Smith down to Clements, back over to Pitts, back to Smith. Smith looks up to take a three-point shot. Good for Smith. Izzy Smith with her first three of the night. Girls are starting to get hot. Steal stolen by Piercy. And Piercy gets knocked in the side of the head for a foul, and that foul is going to be called on 10.
Foul's on number 10, Kinsey Johnson. That's
Kinsey Johnson, and she may get to go sit on the bench and have a chat with the coach, Tillery, because she has three fouls tonight.
Habitat, number 23, Emily Sears.
Sears is back in, as is Labatard. Labatard. Piercy with the ball. She drives into the lane, up and off the back, and good. Nice little 8-foot jump shot from there in the paint. Here comes the Panthers. Long pass down to Prendergast, and she just can't quite handle it as it goes off of her hands. Turnover into Greenwood. Inbounds by Pitts to Smith. Cutter across the middle as Piercy sets a screen. Long pass cross court over to Clements for three. Good!
Top basket,
Journey Clements with her second three of the night. That was a nice shot from the left-hand corner. She likes that. That's her spot. Ball in the midcourt. Across the timeline by the Panthers as Sears puts up a three off the glass.
Emily Sears.
Not sure if she called it, but it was a good shot right off the glass. Stolen away by the Panthers. And here they come again. 34-13, 6:10 left. Three-point shot
basket, Emily Sears.
by Sears, and that's two in a row. Don't want her to get hot. You have to put a little extra defense out there. She's shooting threes pretty well now. Cross-court pass in the corner to Clements for three. Good! Journey Clements. She says, you can do it, I can do it better. That's three-pointers for Journey. Cross-court pass run down by Moore. Moore's looking to get rid of it. Almost stolen away by Piper. Or no, that was Smith, and she tried to sneak in there.
That's her first.
And that's her first foul of the night. Ball on the far side. Going to be inbounded by Moore for the Panthers. Lady Panthers looking to inbound. Pass down into the corner to Labatard. Rebound by Piercy. Here comes Piercy. Kicks it over to Smith for three in the corner. No good. Off the back of the iron. Long shot by Clements. No good. That ball gets knocked out of bounds off of the Panther. Lady Panthers knocks it out of bounds. Dolan's going to inbound on the baseline. Into Piercy. Piercy for three. Off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded Panthers. And we've got a foul. Looks like it's going to be on the Lady Panthers.
Jasmine Labatad, that's her first.
Labatad will pick up her first as she grabbed the arm of the Lady Bulldog. And we've got another
number 4
new entry.
Julianne Dunn.
Julian Dunn for the Panthers. Ball over in the corner to Pitts for three. Good for Pitts. Pitts knocks down the three-pointer on the left-hand side. That's her first three-pointer of the game. The girls are starting to get hot. Struggle on the ground for Piercy. Piercy finds the ball, kicks it over, and gets it into Piper Pitts as she came down in the lane. Got a nice little easy two-point layup. Here comes the Panthers. Cross the timeline to Dunn. Dunn down. She saw Perez cut into the basket and just could not quite get enough mustard on that pass, and Greenwood knocks it out on the baseline. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this first half. We've got a 30-second timeout. 42-16 for the Lady Bulldogs as they're looking to continue to add to their lead. Piercy now with 18 points for the game. Smith's coming alive here with two three-pointers here in the second period as she's now got 10 points herself. So between Smith and Piercy and then Journey, she's knocked down 3 three-pointers. She is 3 for 5 tonight. So shooting a great percentage there from the floor, from the three-point land. And she's got her spot there on the left-hand side of the floor, far side from where I'm at. Ball's inbounded to Prendergast. She can't keep her hands on it, and knocked away by Greenwood. The ball is now in the hands of Piercy, and she drives to the right-hand block. Nice little step through. She couldn't quite get that two-pointer to fall. Rebound out by Pitts. Back over to Smith. Smith's looking to drive right side. They cut her off. Looking to do it again. Back to the corner to Piercy. Piercy drives baseline. They try to step in front. Underhanded layup. No good. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball in the hand of Prendergast. Up to the Dunn as she crosses the timeline. Back to Prendergast. Top of the key. Finds teammate down in the corner. That was Moore. Ball was shot, got a hand on it. Long pass down to Smith. Smith gets a nice layup for 2 more points to add to her 2 three-pointers here in the second. Ball knocked out by Piercy.
Into the game for the Lady Panthers.
Johnson
10,
steps
Kenton
back
Johnson.
in for the Lady Panthers. And Sears is going to inbound right in front of the Greenwood bench. Down in the left-hand corner, it went to Perez. Here comes Smith. Right-hand corner to Kyla Piercy. Bounces around for 3. Rebounded by Clements as she broke down in the lane. Got the rebound. Good by Piper Pitts for 3. Nice shot by Piper. Excellent rebound by Clements as she came in. Knocked away by Piercy. Nobody saw her coming. She saves it back in. Saved it into Smith. Smith had a struggle for it. And there's going to be a foul called on Johnson. And that's her 4th foul of the night. She may not make it past halftime. Johnson comes out and sets down. Ball back to the top of the key. Smith over to Pitts. Pitts back to Smith. Smith for 3. A long 3. Good for Izzy Smith. That's her 3rd three-pointer of the second period. 50-16. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Rebound by 34. That's Prendergast. She put up her first shot. Rebounded it to herself. 2 missed shots, and
in the game for the Lady Bulldogs, number 13, Hallie Fox.
Hallie Fox is going to check in now as Dolan will come out.
Panthers, number 31,
have a seat.
Jake O'Brien.
Coach Castleman is going to get another chance maybe to empty his bench tonight as Greenwood's up 50-16. Here comes Smith. Over to Pitts. Pitts back to Fox. Fox drives in the lane. Nice little 6-footer up and off the back of the glass. Hallie Fox gets her first 2 points quickly as she came in off the bench. Steal over in the far corner. Knocked away by Greenwood. Ball in the hands of Fox. She falls on the floor. Jump ball called
Possession,
And that possession arrow is going to go to Siloam Springs. 2 minutes, 9 seconds here in the first half. Greenwood up by 36. To do the math twice there. Panthers down in the lane. Prendergast goes up. Nice little layup for her. And she picks up her 6 point of the game. And that foul is going to be on Journey Clements. Her first foul of the night. Prendergast at the line to shoot. First shot up and no good, as that was her and one. Here comes Smith. Smith fires it over in the left side to Clements. A little high, took her out of her shooting position. She got it to Fox. Fox back to Smith. Smith tried to get it over to Fox in the corner, knocked away. Piercy at the top of the key, looking for an opportunity. She drives straight in, little sidestep, missed the layup. A lot of bumping going on, and we've got a foul on O'Brien. And Piercy will go to the line to shoot 2. Fox gets her spot back there on the lane, looking for the rebound. As Piercy, I think she's going to shoot her 3rd free throw of the night, and it's up just off the front of the iron. Legs maybe a little wobbly here. She's played all the minutes here in the first half so far. Second one up and good. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball in the hand of Dunn on the far side. She's directing traffic. Gets it over to Perez. Now in the hands there of number 3, Labitad. Sears couldn't quite keep her hand on it. She tried to get a shot there. Knocked away by Greenwood. Down the left-hand side by Smith. Nice little layup as she drove down to the left-hand side block for a little nice, simple layup for her. Nobody stepped in front of her as she broke through. Got a foul on the far side by Greenwood, and that's going to be on Fox.
Allie Fox, that's her first. In the game for Lady Bulldogs, number 4, Keely Doe.
Piercy's going to come out. She's only got 1 foul. Get a little breather here with a minute, just over a minute, minute 3. Ball shot from the corner. That's up and good for Perez. And that's her first three-pointer of the night. Smith with the ball, left hand over to Fox. Fox looks to drive toward the lane, throws up a nice little 7-8 footer, kicks it back out to Smith. Smith pulls it down, goes into the lane, little running jump shot, and Izzy Smith picks up 2 more points to her total. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Greenwood no longer in the full court press, up 57-18. Down into Sears, batted around, recovered by Clements, and here comes Journey. Journey with the ball, kicks it back over to Smith, left-hand side, long cross-court pass to Pitts for 3, no good. Just couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Fox, and she got it back over to the right-hand side to Clements, off the mark. Rebounded by Greenwood with 5 seconds left. Right-hand side to Dolan. Dolan kicks it back up top to Smith for a long 3-pointer, and it's off the back of the iron. No good. And so there we are into the first half. Greenwood 57. Siloam Springs Lady Panthers at 18. We'll step away here for a bit as we go into halftime. This is Bulldog basketball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votaw. You never met a lawyer like me.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Come on. Move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
Come on. Move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Service for your auto, home, and life insurance. See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Greenwood Bulldog fans, we're back here, HB Stewart Arena, Greenwood, Arkansas. Homecoming night for the Greenwood Bulldog basketball 2025 season. I guess 24-25 season. 57-21 is our score. Point totals. Piper Pitts with 9 points now. She kind of came alive in the second period there with 2 3-pointers. Izzy Smith with 19. She's really woke up. She had 4 points there in the first period, but she knocked down 15 points in the second period. And Kyla Piercy, she had 6 steals here in the first half. and she's currently setting on 20 points. Journey Clements with 9 points. She again has come alive as well. She's making her living from the three-point line, and she has shot a total of 5 and made 3 3-pointers. And then Dolan has knocked down 2. Greenwood's had a chance to get a couple of girls in off the bench. Meanwhile, the Siloam Springs Panthers, they've managed to get 10 girls in. As Coach Tillery, he's looking for some points from his girls. They're sitting there with 21 total. In the first half for the Lady Panthers. It said 57-21 is our score. If you just now tuning in, tonight is the homecoming games, and those ladies that are on the homecoming court will be presented during the halftime and be announced during the halftime of the boys' game as they take on the boys' team of the Panthers. We've had some good action tonight and several steals. Like I said, Kyla Pearson, she's just been tearing them up on the steal. She's really anticipating. You'll see the Panthers, they do a lot of quick passes and they try to kind of find a girl that's cutting into the lane. So Greenwood's backed off on their full court press. I don't think we'll see that for the rest of the game from Coach Castleman. Again, some of our stats for the girls for this year. This is overall stats. Piper Pitts, she's shooting from the floor, 47%. Izzy Smith, fantastic, 51%. Kyla Pearson, 48%. Ashlyn Rose shooting 40%. 3-pointers. Still the same number of girls here. Piper Pitts, 32%. Izzy Smith, 31%. Piercy shooting 22%. Ashlyn Rose, 26%. Free throw line, they're deadly. You don't want to get into a free throw contest with any of these girls, you're going to lose. Because Piper Pitts, she's shooting 80% from the free throw line. 68% for Izzy Smith. Kyla Piercy, she's there a lot. She shot over 129 attempts from the free throw line for the year, and she's shooting 82.9. We'll give her the roundup, 83% from the free throw line. Ashlyn Rose shooting 55% from the free throw line as well. Got a few girls that have only been 4 or 5 times, and they're perfect from the charity stripe. As I was saying in the beginning, before the game started, the Siloam Springs girls, their overall record is 7-13, and they're currently last in the 5A West. For Greenwood, we've got an overall record coming into this game of 10-9 and 3-1 in the conference, just behind Farmington and Harrison and Mountain Home. So we're going to get a chance to play Harrison next week on Tuesday. It's the makeup game for that snowed out game, and so that'll be a long trip. And then the girls have to turn around that Friday next week and go to Mountain Home. So 2 long on the road trips for the Lady Bulldogs next week and the boys. And so Greenwood will start off here of the second half with the ball. Far side inbounded and they've got some new starters here for the second half, as that was Spicer, Trinity Spicer, that had the ball, number 12 that came in on me. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball back into Kaylin Jones.
Trinity Spicer.
Trinity Spicer with a nice 2-point shot. Kaylin Jones now in the game, and I'm going to try to get the rest of the girls that have come in. Fox is in there now. Dolan is in. And Smith shot up. No good. Here comes Spicer. Up top to Smith. Got a cutter across the middle. The Spicer cut. Shot from the right-hand corner by Fox. No good. Off the iron. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball in the hand of Moore. Moore got into a little bit of trouble. Back up top now to Johnson. Over in the corner to Prendergast. Way up top. Quick pass over in the left corner to Moore. Rolls around. No good. And she used all the iron and just would not go in. Smith, quick pass down to Spicer. Spicer for three. Up and off. And she couldn't get that one to fall. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Ball in the hand. Johnson. Johnson tried to split the double team. And who's going to get picked for the foul?
Keely Dolan, that's her second.
And Miss Dolan is going to pick up her second foul of the night. First foul
Kinsey Johnson at the
of
line.
the third period. And Johnson will be at the line for the Lady Panthers to shoot 6 minutes, 20 seconds. And it's up and no good.
For the Lady Panthers, number 5,
Now
Natalie
Perez checks in as O'Brien's going to check out. Johnson's in there, number 10 for the Lady Panthers. She's playing with 10. There's the second shot up and good. She's playing with 4 fouls, so we'll see how long she can make it. Spicer with the ball. Kicks it over to Fox. Fox back to Smith. Smith right there at the top of the key. Drives right-hand side of the lane. Runs it back out. Little lob pass into Fox. She shoots. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Panthers. Quick pass over in the left corner to Moore. Moore shoots up a 3, and it's good.
basket number 2, Kinley Moore.
Her second 3 of the game. Spicer with the ball down inside. She was trying to get it to go to Jones, number 34. That's Kaylin Jones. She's a sophomore, getting some time in here off the bench for Coach Castleman. Good experience for sophomore to get in and get some time. Ball up top to Dolan. Over in the corner to Smith. Smith way back up top to Spicer. Over to Fox. Fox dribbles, finds Dolan down on the right-hand side on the block. Nice little 4-foot shot for 2 as Dolan puts some points on the board. That's her second basket of the night. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Johnson had it, kicked it over to Moore. Johnson for 3, and that's up and in. That's her second 3-point basket for the third period. Here comes Spicer with the ball. Spicer crossover to Fox. Fox pulls up her dribble, has to get over to Smith, to Dolan, back to Fox on the right side, no good. Rebounded by Jones, and she's going to be fouled as she went up to shoot a second time.
The foul's on number 5, Natalie Perez. That's her second.
And Perez is going to pick up her second foul of the night. Jones shoots her first free throw of the night, and it's up and good. 61-28. Lady Bulldogs. Second shot up. It rolls around, gets the shooter's roll. And that's 2 free throws made by Jones. Here comes the Lady Panthers over to Prendergast. Rebounded by Fox. Knocked away by the Panthers. Panthers got in trouble as she picked up her dribble over there in the corner. No man's land, and she bounces it off the foot of Spicer. Lady Panthers inbound. On the tail of the Bulldog is Johnson. She hands it off. Little dribble pass to Perez. Back in the corner to Johnson, and she's going to get bumped by Fox. And Fox is going to pick up
13, Holly Fox. That's
her second foul of the game. Ball on the baseline for the Lady Panthers. Lob pass into the paint, knocked away by Greenwood, recovered by the Panthers. And that was up by Perez for 3, and she missed. Rebounded was by the Panthers. Ball back in the left corner to Johnson. Johnson missed that one. Here comes Smith with the ball for the Bulldogs. Down in the corner to Fox. She drives baseline, right-handed on the baseline. She tried to make a pass, and it got knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Going to be inbounded down on the baseline under the goal by Dolan. Quick pass in to Spicer. She missed right off the corner, elbow of the lane. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers. Little dribble bounce pass down inside, and it's going to be a foul on Prendergast as she went up to shoot.
Number 4, Keely Dolan, that's her third.
And Dolan is going to pick up her third foul. Prendergast is at the line to shoot 2 off that foul. First one up and good. That's her first made free throw. Second attempt of the night. A quick stoppage in play as Prendergast adjusts her knee brace. Those can always be a pain. Got to keep them comfortable. Second shot for Prendergast. And it's up off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Greenwood. Here comes Smith. Smith working hard down the middle of the lane, going fast. She finds Fox down on the left-hand block. There's a fight for it. Lady Panthers come out with the ball. Spin move there by Johnson. Ball gets knocked away by Spicer. And jump ball called, and it's going to go jump ball to Siloam Springs. Siloam Springs on the baseline. Looking for Prendergast as a lob way outside to Perez. She takes a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by, and
2-point basket, number 10.
2-point shot by Johnson, number 10. The Panthers had that rebound. Left-hand corner, Spicer with the ball. She almost lost control. She dribbles back into the lane. Ball knocked out of her hand. She gives it up to Smith, over to Fox. Fox for 3, no good. Here comes the Panthers. Lob pass down into Prendergast. She lets it hit the ground, comes back up with it, kicks it back up top for 3 by Ellis.
Foul number 21, Izzy Smith.
Izzy Smith is going to pick up her second foul. And Perez will go to the line to shoot 2.
The game for the Lady Panthers, number 23, Emily Sears.
Sears is going to come back in for Ellis. Perez here to shoot her second free throw. First one was a miss. Second one is a miss as well.
2-point basket, Emily Sears.
A little fight for it on the ground there, and Sears comes away with the rebound and picks up 2 points. Spicer with the ball, left hand down off her foot. That was unfortunate. She tried to have a spin move. Knocked away by Labatard. Labatard left-hand layup off the glass, no good. She was under duress.
Number 34, Cadence Prendergast, that's her third.
Prendergast is going to pick up push foul, and that's her third foul of the night. Inbound to Smith. Dolan on her left, kicks it to the right to Spicer. Tough defense comes up on Spicer by Labatard.
Fouls on number 3, Jasmine Labatad, that's her second.
And Labatad picks up her second foul as that aggressive defense cost her. Here's Spicer, top of the key. She gives some direction over to Fox, hands off to Smith. Smith started the drive in, backed it out. She's still looking to drive, get her man off the dribble over to Fox for 2. No good. Rebound, Panthers. Here comes Johnson. She goes into the lane for a layup, and she's going to shoot 2. But she got fouled by Spicer. Her first foul of the night.
Kinsey Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
Johnson's at the line now to shoot 2. She's shooting 33% now from the free throw line. Second shot for Johnson. Up and good. She raises her percentage. Here comes Spicer for the Bulldogs, and she crosses the timeline here. Drives right-hand side, double team, kicks it way outside to Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. That's her first shot of the half. Here's a steal by Smith. She read the eyes of the Panther girl, Johnson, and she saw it coming all the way. Just could not get control of it as there was a pretty hard pass. Here comes Johnson for the Lady Panthers. Greenwood in their 1-3-1 zone. Ball down deep as Perez, she was trying to come in and sneak in behind the defense, and that ball was passed high.
And for the Lady Panthers, number 24, Aria Williams.
Labatad is coming out. Here comes Spicer with the ball for Greenwood. Greenwood's got some cutters through the lane. Nothing was there. Long shot by Spicer. Rolls around. No good. That three just could not find the bottom of the net for Spicer. There was a jump ball called, and now it's in the hands of Greenwood as that possession arrow points to the left-hand end. Inbounded up to Spicer. She thought about a three. Back to Smith. Smith, crossover dribble. They forced her to the right-hand side. Now down to Jones, and Jones looks like she stepped on the baseline as she tried to drive baseline. Just lost awareness of where her foot was and gets called for out of bounds. Under a minute, 63-35. Lady Panthers with the ball. Pass knocked away by Fox. Fox gives it up over to Spicer. Spicer got the ball knocked down, just kind of lost control, and there's a foul called on the floor.
That's her fourth.
And Prendergast is going to pick up her fourth foul of the night, and that'll bring Perez to the bench. And 35.
Number 35, Keelan Seagraves.
Number 35 will come in. Keelan Seagraves. Greenwood with the ball. Smith drives top of the key, down in the lane to Dolan. Dolan off the back of the iron, no good. 24 seconds left. Here comes Dunn. Dunn back up to Sears. Sears shoots for three, no good. Here comes Smith. Smith working hard as she drives to the right-hand side, rolls around off the front, won't go, as she had an open shot as she drove the lane off that steal. Knocked out of bounds off of the Lady Panthers. Inbound by Dolan, out to Smith, back to Spicer. Spicer thought about a three, back to Smith. She's on the logo right on the bottom lip of the Bulldog and couldn't get that three-pointer to go. And there we are after three, 63-35. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs in a commanding lead as we head into the fourth period of tonight's game. We'll step away as we go into the fourth period. This is Bulldog basketball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
It'll be Siloam Springs basketball to start the fourth period.
We're back, HB Stewart Arena, Greenwood, Arkansas. Lady Panthers come to town to play the Lady Bulldogs. Panthers with the ball. Pass way down on the block as Seagraves snuck in behind the defense. Foul called.
Number 30, Maisie Van Laer. That's her first.
And that's going to be on Van Laer, number 30 for Greenwood. Van Laer in the game. Catherine Taylor, number 24 in the game for Greenwood. Second shot up, no good for Van Graves. Both shots missed. Here comes Greenwood. Spicer with the ball. She kicked it down inside to Dolan. And Dolan tried a little skip pass to Van Lair, and it was off her hands. No good. Van Lair, she's a sophomore. Catherine Taylor, number 24, also a sophomore. So sophomores getting some valuable time here on the court. Always good regardless of the score. Ball bounces around off Sears' three-point shot, rebounded by Lady Panthers. Greenwood knocked it away, and here comes Spicer. Spicer kicks it into Dolan as she cut across the free throw line. Back over to Jones. Spicer for a long three. Splash! That was a deep three. Way downtown for Trinity Spicer as she knocks down her first three of the game. Here comes a three-pointer shot by Sears. It's off the mark. Almost rebounded by Taylor. It was off her hands. Came down hard. Ball inside to Seagraves. Up top to Johnson. Johnson drives, shoots from just outside the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Seagraves. And she's fouled as she tries to go up from underneath.
Number 34, Caitlin Jones, that's her first. At the line, shooting two, Keelan Seagraves.
Caitlin Jones is going to pick up her first foul. Seagraves to shoot. And she gets that first one to drop in.
In the game for the Lady Panthers, number 15, Hope Mann.
Johnson takes a seat. And number 15, Hope Naum, comes in for the Lady Panthers. Both coaches are going to get the chance to use their hold. Knocked down by Seagraves as she got into the passing lane. Ball in the hand of Spicer now. Kicks back over to Dolan. Dolan to Spicer. Just mishandled it. Had to retrieve it. Got it into the corner. Taylor for three. Catherine Taylor for 3 points. She's set up over on the right far side and got that three to fall down. Stolen away by Spicer. Spicer coming down the center of the lane. Little step over. Didn't quite get the layup to go. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Down the block.
2-point basket, number 24, Aria Williams.
That was 24 with a 2-point basket, and that is Williams, Aria Williams for the Lady Panthers. Little layup there going down the lane for two. Dolan, top of the key, shoots. Can't get it to fall. Here comes the Panthers. Spicer out playing tough D. Nam drives into the lane, handed it off to Sears. She couldn't get that layup to fall. Shot made by Nam. That's 3 points for her. She just came in off the bench. Spicer with the ball, kicks it over to Van Lair. She couldn't keep her hands on it. And it goes off on the baseline, and it's going to be Panthers ball. Van Lair had the spot that she wanted to have. That ball just came in a little hot. Couldn't quite keep her hands on the pass. Ball up top. 3-point shot again by Nam. That's two in a row for the Lady Panthers. 69-45, 4 minutes. Spicer drives into the lane, kicks it over to Van Lair, kicks it back outside for a three-pointer by Taylor. Catherine Taylor, that's two in a row for her from three-point land. She's on a roll. Got the hot hand here in the fourth period. Stolen away by Spicer. Spicer's got two girls, one on either side of her from the Panthers. Couldn't quite get that layup to go. No foul called. But on the rebound,
the foul's on number 15, Hope Nam. That's her
Nam's
first.
going to pick up her
At the
first
line,
foul.
shooting two, Catherine Taylor.
And Taylor's going to go to the line to shoot two. She got the rebound of the missed layup, and that one's going to be good.
In for Lady Panthers, number 3, Jasmine
Taylor,
White.
her first free throw of the night. 3 minutes, and the clock's running. Second shot off the back of the iron, no good. Taylor, here comes the Lady Panthers. Over to the left-hand side to Labitod. Down inside, Panthers drive. Williams tried to get to the block for a shot, and she got turned around. Couldn't get there, and the ball's knocked down off of the Panthers. And here comes Spicer with the ball for the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Long three-point shot by Spicer off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded Lady Panthers. Trouble hanging on to it there. Looking to see, that was number 30. That is Della Rosa. Valerie Della Rosa, number 30, for the Panthers. Inbounded by Della Rosa on the baseline. She catches Labitod, and Seagraves gets the rebound for a little two-footer there under the basket. Spicer, she's at the logo. Little lob over to Dolan. Back out to Taylor. Long shot for Spicer. Spicer, and she misses that three. Gets it into Dolan. Dolan shoots from inside the lane. Can't get it to go. Minute 30. Ball in the hands of the Lady Panthers as Nam starts to drive in the lane. There was a foul call. They're going to let them play now. Rebound by Van Laer. Here comes Dolan with the ball across the half-court line. Long pass across to Spicer from Taylor. Back to Taylor. Long three-point shot. Off the glass. No good. First miss for Taylor from three-point line. From three-point land. Kicks it over to Nam. She makes a little 16-footer. 16-foot shot for the Lady Panthers. Nam. Here comes Greenwood. Picks up her dribbles. Spicer tries to get it into Dolan, and it's knocked away. Less than a minute now. Stolen away again by Spicer, but she couldn't keep control as it goes out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. Clock still moving. 30 seconds. Ball into Della Rosa. Della Rosa back to Williams. Williams down into Seagraves. Up and off the glass. Missed for two. Rebounded Greenwood. Knocked away by Seagraves. Back up. Long three-pointers. Shot by Labitod. Ball in the hand of Greenwood. Right at 10 seconds. That's Nope. That's Spicer with the ball. She throws it to Dolan. Spicer with a long shot for three. Up and no good. Rebounded by Seagraves. And that's going to be the end. That's the end of the game. End of the game. 73-49. Greenwood in the lead all the way from pretty much start to finish. They got a little slow start as they fell behind early. We'll take a quick break, add up some points. This is Bulldog basketball. Okay. Welcome back, Greenwood Lady Bulldog fans, HB Stewart Arena. Some real quick numbers here. Recap. 73-49. Lady Bulldogs are over. Replays are off. I'm live. Okay. No problem. 73-49. Some points. Piper Pitts, she's walking away tonight with 9 points. Izzy Smith, 19 points. Kyla Piercy, 20 points. Journey Clement, she got her second start this week. She comes away with 9 points. Keely Dolan, she has 6 points tonight. Hallie Fox with 2 points. And rounding out, Trinity Spicer. She knocked in 5 points tonight, as she had an opportunity to get some good, useful playing time tonight as well. Lady Bulldogs walk away with a win tonight. Always good to see. Always good to have it kind of in hand from start to finish. They came out a little soft, a little cold originally in the first period. Gave the Lady Panthers got off to a quick start as they knocked down a few points there early. But here at the end, after the buzzer went off, 73-49, Lady Bulldogs ahead. Again, this is homecoming night. The homecoming court will be announced during the halftime of the boys' game. So if you're sitting at home thinking, I think I want to see that, go ahead and come down. There's seats are starting to fill in. Good crowd forming. And we'll get ready to go away before we come back for the boys' game. This is Bulldog basketball.